Hello friends, I'm your Devajyoti sir here to teach you physics. Physics, you might be thinking, oh, it's a very difficult subject and it will be very difficult course upfront. Quite on the contrary, I'll tell you that physics is actually a very interesting topic. What physics stands here today is after thousands of years of human logic, thinking, experimentation. Physics as a subject started existing very recently, I would say around 100 or 200 years ago. But then how did it come into being? Think of human beings who lives on the surface of the earth thousands of years ago, when they first started understanding agriculture, when they first saw a seed falling into the soil and forming into a tree. So when they started civilizing, they started thinking, okay, how can I make this seed in a particular different season? They started understanding what is season. They started looking into the outer sky and seeing the stars move and the sun move around the sky. They started understanding time, and with these things they started wondering what is outside this pale blue dot where we live in. And with this, not just looking into it, they wanted to explore. So thousands of years of evolution, they started making glass lenses, telescopes, looking into the sky, finding patterns between the stars, and then making laws. How does this stars change in the sky? How much of time is required for this? And people started understanding around themselves. Now this was called natural philosophy. Natural philosophy was becoming very vast. Even what is happening inside my body is a part of physics. How is it so? Say when the heart pumps blood, it is pumping blood in the entire body. So the ventricles have to pump a particular amount of blood in the entire body, so the pressure should be such that the blood should flow in the full body. Even there you see pressure and volume, it's physics. So biology, whatever we learn in biology is nothing but an extension of physics. The same happens in chemistry. If you think of the ionic bonds, the covalent bonds, when two charges, they start connecting amongst each other, it's nothing but a force, electrostatic force. So you see whatever molecules are forming, the basic is physics there also. So natural philosophy was divided into different subjects for studying biology, physics, chemistry. What we are studying today, physics, can be called as mother language, okay, and the basic language of understanding physics is mathematics. Now that again gets difficult for you. You might think mathematics, I have to learn a lot of formulas, a lot of equations. Quite on the contrary, again, if you know how the people started thinking about it, what was their logic, what was before this formula existed. For example, you might have learnt about V equal to IR, the famous Ohm's law. But even before V equals to IR, there might have been some law. Now how did this law come into existence? How did people understand this is correct? All this needs to be known if you have to really understand what is happening. And that basically, that history, how it evolved, how the logic patterns evolved, understanding that is the basic essence of physics. Only then you can find your own formulas, only then you can go forward with physics. So physics is nothing but a collection of ideas for a lot of years, rejection of ideas, why the ideas are rejected, why these are accepted, experimentation, what we see around us, that's all. That is what physics is, and that is what I'll be teaching you in this course. What you will be learning is nothing but interactions between different energies that we see around you. For example, the light that is falling on me and that is reflecting from me and going to the camera, you are looking at me, this energy and the sound energy that is coming from my mouth and going into the camera, these two energies are what you can see right now in your video. What other energies do you see around you? You can see mechanical energy, like if I am running right now, which I am not, you would see that I have a kinetic energy, or if I put my hand up, my hand has a potential energy. Other than that, you have heard about nuclear energy, you have heard about heat energy, you have heard about electrical energy, which are making this bulb run. Physics is nothing but the interaction between these energies, and there are certain rules which everybody has to follow. Human beings can make their own rules because we have free will, but the inanimate objects, they all follow what we call the laws of physics. And how those laws came into being, how did we understand those laws, that is what you will study in this course. Kadbo.